and welcome. My name is Heroin Bob and welcome to Bob Buys, the channel I share with y'all my part-time reseller journey here in the state of Virginia. I am doing the long-awaited haul for this video, and that is for the Smithfield estate sale I went to 2 weeks ago at this point, and I have finally gotten the majority of the items cleaned. I do have one very large tote bag of items that need stain treatment because they are flawed or damaged. So I have a flawed and damaged bag that I'm not going to show you. I'm also not going to show you a few pieces of the women's clothing that I picked up and some of the accessories because there's not really an easy way to show you those right now. And also, you guys will just see them casually throughout the videos as I go forward. You guys have already seen several of them already. One of them actually that I have gotten around to listing has sold already. So that plaid piece that you guys saw me in that I fixed the seam from in my What Sold video, that sold already for $15 and it's on its way to its new home in California. So if you list it, it sells. But I hope you guys are ready for a long video. This is probably going to be one of the longest videos on my channel that is not alive. So take this moment to grab yourself a snack and a beverage of your choice, and let's get into this.
Editing Bob here, and I wanted to let y'all know that I was not great about talking about how much I thought I could get for each item. So I'm going to do a running total in the corner, so that way you guys can see on the low end what I can expect to get for each piece and also what my grand total would be. So just letting you know that that's there, and let's get back to the video.
We're gonna start with bottoms first. I did get several bottoms, and I would also like to preface this by reminding y'all that I did pay $80 total for everything y'all are going to see, and that makes it less than $1 per piece. I have probably 60 items to show, and I'm going to show you all items until my battery notification goes off that it's gonna die. So first pair is a pair of Tommy Bahama Robin's Egg Blue swim trunks. Again, not something I would pay more than $2 for. It's a size 40, so it's a really good size, and it is coming up on summer season, so perfect for this time of year. I also picked up this pair of pants. Now, I was hoping that I could wear them. BYER is the brand. This is a size medium. However, like I said before, the lady of the house that had passed, while a lot of her clothing does fit me, because while I am a tall lady, I am also a slim lady. These do not, because my butt is too bootylicious and cannot be contained by these pants. So this will go up for sale, but this brand in particular, these pants normally only sell for like $10 to $15, so not necessarily a brand I would pick up for any other reason. But again, it was something that I wanted to pick up for myself, hoping that they would fit, and they did not, so now I'm just going to find them a new home. Pair of Columbia cargo shorts. I love selling Columbia. These do have the shorter inseam, which is very in style right now, but I do love picking up Columbia if I can get it for $2 or less. It normally sells very quickly for me, and we all love a quick flip here. Also picked up a pair of Quicksilver shorts. Just to let you guys know, most of these are going to be a size 40 to 42 because the gentleman of the house was a lot larger than the lady of the house. I cannot find the size for this currently, but we're going to go with it is a 40. This is just a pair of amphibian Quicksilver swim trunks, which it is that season, which is why I picked them up. And then we have a pair of size 8 Chino J. Crew shorts. These are a very light pink color. I'm not a big fan of pink, so these will just go on to a new home. Again, not something I would normally pick up at the thrift store, but for less than $1, I will add it to my closet / eBay store. We then have a pair of Under Armour pants. These are a women's pair of size small. Again, cannot be contained by my butt, so these will just go on to a new home. But I do find that Under Armour sells very quickly, and athleisure in general sells very quickly. Still, during the time of the end of the panini. The next I'm going to show you, I have purposely not tried on because I feel like I would cry if I tried it on and it fit and then I sold it, because this is like, it's like a gray green color, which both are my favorite. It's this beautiful suede leather skirt. I have never seen this brand tag before, so if anybody down in the comments below would like to tell me what this is, that would be great. I just got it because it is 100% suede leather. It is a size 8. It is a combination of my two favorite colors together in a color. I didn't know that was possible. And it does have a raw cut hem that is kind of like handkerchief style. I just thought this was really cool. Leather skirt, can't really go wrong there. And I will continue to try not to put this on. I will probably inevitably end up putting it on when I go to list it because I would like to have a fit picture to show what it is. Speaking of leather skirts, we have a more modest leather skirt here. This is quite a long skirt. This does have some kind of paint on it. This is like a wiggle skirt with a nice slit in the back so you can at least have some movement. This is a long leather skirt by Excelled. So this is a vintage. This is a size 10. So this is a vintage size 10. So again, probably will fit more like a modern 8. Leather skirt. Then we have a pair of brand new shorts. Hannah, again, Hannah, it looks like the original retail was $44. It was on sale for $22.99. Hannah, again, not a brand that I would necessarily pick up, but it was new with tags, so I figured a nice long inseam here for the ladies. And it is short season, so that is why I picked those up, because I figured new with tags, shorts for the season, and an okay size. Good to go. Same with these Old Navy. Again, wouldn't pick up Old Navy unless it was new with tag and for the dirtest of cheap, which this is. So we have a white pair, size 8. Again, with a modest inseam length there. And then we're gonna go back to men's. Brand new pair of Tommy Bahama silk and linen blend shorts in a size 40 that originally retailed for, let's see if you can see it, $88. But of course I'm not going to list it for that, but brand new with tags. I would again like to reiterate the fact that not only did I pay only $80 for everything you are seeing in total, but this was after 4 days of an estate sale and all of this was still left over. I'm very pleased. So we're gonna get into some more new with tag pieces, but these are gonna be tops. I have never seen this brand before, but I do hear it talked about frequently in the female reselling community for clothing. This is Sundance, a size large. You can see it doesn't have the original like money tag attached to it, but it does have the button attached. And I don't know if this is supposed to be like a shirt dress or just like a really fun tunic, but it has a really interesting like this panel on the back. It kind of like flares out at the hips. It's very cute and extremely flattering, and this is a size large. And then this piece, this is also new but without tags. You can see here that the tag actually got ripped off. The brand is Yoko, but look at how cute this is. This lady lived at Anthropologie. Like the majority of the clothing was either like mall brands like Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy, or it was all Anthropologie. So I wish I had gone to this estate sale when it was still running, because I feel like all the really good Anthro pieces, like the dresses and stuff, had already gone. But this was very beautiful. Again, new without tags. Very cute piece. This is a size question mark because it literally has nothing on it that denotes the size, so I'll have to do measurements, but everything has been in between. Everything fits me, so it's between a small and a large depending on arm size. And then we have another Sundance piece here. Again, gorgeous boho piece. This is not new with tags, but this is a size small, but look at this gorgeous embroidery all over this piece. It is a little bit sheer, so this would be probably something worn over a bralette or a chemise. absolutely gorgeous embroidery detail. I feel like this will sell pretty well because it is a nice color and a beautiful piece. Then we have this nice collection of men's ties. They're all vanity ties or vintage. This is the only tie that is not a vintage tie. This is a modern silk tie. This is, I've talked about it before in another video, Brooks Brothers makers. So this is a handmade silk tie. It's like handmade in England. No, it's handmade. Pure silk is woven in England and then made in the USA. So if you find a modern Brooks Brothers maker's tie with those qualifications, you can get it for less than $3, pick it up, it'll sell pretty quickly. That seems to be sought after. I have a novelty 90s screen tie by Ralph Marlin. I've talked about him before. We have a beautiful, the Dance at the Moulin Rouge. I think this is, I can't remember, Monet and Manet. I have the hardest time remembering who is who. Maybe it's Toulouse-Lautrec. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've taken art history, but this is a 2001, so still technically vintage. Then we have a Tabasco branded Tabasco tie. This is a vintage tie Allen Netwear. I just picked it up because it's interesting. And then we have a nice, very vintage skinny tie from Sergio Valenti. I don't know. Collection of men's ties. The Star Trek tie that I showed in my video, that went to the boy. If you are new here, when I reference the boy, it is my boyfriend. I just shorten it because I think it's cute. Another women's piece. This is Dilly. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Another Anthropologie brand in a size 8. This is a cotton blend. Super cute. Like, look at this. So cute. I would have worn this for the video, but this is not conducive to my footballer shoulders and arms. So then we have a vintage polo by Ralph Lauren fuzzy jacket. Hello. Fuzzy fleece jacket with this interesting like tab collar here. Thought that was kind of cool. Nice vintage Ralph Lauren piece. We got several men's dress shirts here. So we got Bukach London.
I don't think I could have pronounced that any wronger. More wrong? I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse by making fun of myself. Okay. It's Bukachi Omo? Whatever. You get, go watch Matt from Thrift to Life if you want to know how to pronounce it. I'll link his video up above where he talks about it. Yeah, I don't know how I can say Givenchy and Adidas correctly, but I can't say this one trashy men's brand. Cool.
I have a couple from this brand. They have French cuffs, which means that they need to have a cuff link to attach them. This man overstarched his shirts, so I actually ended up just washing these because they actually didn't need to be dry cleaned in that manner. I did that more for my personal reasons because I hated touching them when they're that overstarched. I have like sensory and texture issues, so I know you have them too, but that's Moxie, by the way, if you're wondering what is screaming at me. So this brand is not something I would pick up. It's like $10 shirt. But again, paid less than $1 for it. And then this was just something interesting. It's Taylor Bird in a 2XL. I just thought the pattern was interesting. I've never heard of this brand before. I will pop up what I think I can get for it because I forgot what it was beforehand. But I just thought the pattern was interesting, and then the tag, when I looked at the tag, looked kind of fancy. So there is that. I picked this up. This is a women's shirt, a women's medium chambray shirt from The Gap. Again, this will just go live in my closet and on my body until it sells. I know, I've increased my closet so much. I'm so happy about that. I know. Okay, and then we have a Walt Disney World. I'll have to look up tags to figure out what is and is not vintage. I don't think like this technically is. It's a women's medium fleece. I don't find a whole lot of Disney pieces in my area, and I found two, a women's and a men's piece. I found a men's Eeyore full zip hooded sweatshirt in a 2XL that is already listed and over there, so that's why you're not going to see it, because it is in my pile of stuff that's listed. But I have it. It's in my store if you want to look at it. Another Ralph Lauren piece. This is a men's chambray shirt. Classic fit in a size XL. So most of the men's stuff is going to be XL, double XL. Fabulous. Men's Columbia piece here in an XL. Again, if I get it for cheap enough, I will pick it up. This is Falconable. I picked this up. I have no idea about the brand at all. I've never seen it before, but this is full linen. Both of the individuals that lived in this house liked linen a lot. People after my own heart. Moxie has the zoomies. That's why she was screaming. She is running all over the place right now. But this is what I think I could probably get for it. And I have already started to run out of space. Okay, I'm back. Apparently my camera ran out of space before it ran out of battery. I do film in 4K and then it gets down-resed in editing to 1080. So ran out of space faster than I thought. And let's get back into it. So, ma'am. She just hopped on the shirt as I was trying to pull it up. So another Bugatti Umo shirt. This one is not French cuff. This is a regular button cuff. But again, not something I would normally pick up. Except for paying less than $1 for it. I have a full men's Puma tracksuit, top and bottom. Size XL, black on black. Again, athleisure is big, nice size. Super stoked about that. I'm surprised that I found the top and the bottoms because they were both in completely different parts of the closet. So very excited about this. Also super excited about this next piece. A vintage Calvin Klein Sport made in the USA XL black jean jacket. My goodness. This is a men's, by the way. With the glorious leathered patch here on the back. I'm sorry, this piece is sexy. I was so pleased when I found that. I'm like, how did that make it through 4 days of an estate sale? And no one, maybe it's because it was springtime and so people weren't looking in the jackets. Because like I said, I've also in that video, which I will link up above if you haven't seen me actually like going through and finding stuff. I did also get 2 camel hair vintage Ralph Lauren jackets as well. And yeah, so big happy about that. Those of course aren't listed yet because I'm trash. This next piece, this is a Ralph Lauren silk blend. It's stiff AF. I might put it in like an air cycle. It's silk linen and cotton. So I'm worried about it shrinking, but I might put it on low because this feels really not good with how stiff it is. Because I did wash it, even though it says dry clean only. I do have a hand wash cycle on mine. And considering it was mostly natural fabrics, I knew I could still wash it. But if you don't have a hand wash cycle on your washing machine, maybe don't do what I did. But all natural fibers, nice cable knit piece in a larger size. I thought it was bougie enough to get. Another vintage Ralph Lauren piece. These people were like super brand loyal, as if you couldn't tell from the women's clothes. Size XL vintage Polo Ralph Lauren. There is nothing sexier to me than a man and like this style of sweater. I don't know what it is. I just think it's hot. That's my personal opinion. So of course I'm going to pick it up because if I think it looks good on a man, and hopefully other people think it looks good on men. I also think that style looks sexy on women too, which is why I have my own piece. Where is it? Here it is. I wear like the women's version of that because I think it looks hot on anybody. I think it's universally flattering in my opinion. I have a vintage Hanes beefy tee, 100% cotton double XL. I have no idea what this is. some kind of tennis thing. Not all vintage tees are worth money, but for less than $1, it's worth enough money for me to list. We're gonna go now and to get into more some women's stuff. JP and Maddie, which I'm assuming is an Anthro brand. So cute. So this is something, again, it's pink. So while it does look lovely with my complexion, I try to stay away from pink, but this is super cute. Very boho. JP and Maddie, size small. Does fit. Soft surroundings piece with this lovely like faux tuxedo front here, and does flare at the hips. Lovely linen piece. And this is a petite small. Columbia classic fleece. This actually fits me really well. So I will enjoy this until it sells, which may not be until the winter, but I will happily enjoy it until then. So this is a size medium. Let's see, this is another soft surroundings piece. Look at it. Look at this lady had a style that she loved and she probably looked great in. Lovely eyelet lace detail. Interesting tuxedo front here. This has a roll tab sleeve, which is how I would wear it if I decided to wear this, because this is a petite small. So for me, this is supposed to be a long sleeve with a roll tab. It comes up to here. On me, it's like a 3/4 sleeve because it is a petite small. So this unfortunately does not fit me. Also, arms does not fit at all. Does not fit my arms in multiple ways, but super cute. This is Odili again. This is a size 4. I thought this was interesting. Like different plaid check patterns here. This is a size 4. This also does not fit my arms because it's too short and also too small here, but this is very cute. I would totally wear this if it fit me because I just think it's it's very grandma vibes, patchwork grandma vibes. I don't know, it's cute. Size 4. J. Jill linen piece in a size small, lovely pink color. She had this shirt, which I'll probably show you a bunch of them. She was like me and she found something she liked and bought it in every colorway. So I have this J. Jill small linen piece with the tuxedo front in pink. And then I think I have it in other colors, but they're in the dryer, so I'm not showing them to you. Sorry to be a tease. Another Odili piece in a size 4. This is like a shirt dress. I'm guessing it would have been a shirt dress on her because again, she was very short. This is just more like a regular shirt for me because it is quite long, but so it like comes maybe halfway to my butt. So I'm sure this was supposed to be a shirt dress, but for me, I'm too tall. So it's a size 4, very cute. This was interesting. So I'm gonna talk about this because I feel like it's something that people aren't going to know to look out for because I don't hear people talking about it. So when I felt this lovely bright, it caught my eye because look at the color. It's a bright, beautiful burnt orange color with thumb holes. And I felt it and I was like, this feels nice. This feels like a nice sweatshirt. And this guy was not like a sweatshirt kind of a person, even though he had a tracksuit. It was like this guy also had a style and like sweatshirts didn't seem to fit into it. So I was like, okay. And I looked at the tag and it just says independent trading company. So I was like, that just sounds like, a screen print brand. And then I saw the front and it says Hobie. Back, Hobie. I know this person did not work for any company named Hobie because I didn't see any other like polos or anything that had Hobie on it. So I looked up Hobie on eBay and it came with a bunch of stuff that had nothing to do with clothes. So this will be the only Hobie clothing piece. This does a lot of kayaks. Like they do sailing kayaks and like fishing kayaks and stuff and like surf brand, which I didn't know about. And so this will be the only Hobie branded merchandise on eBay, or at least it was, 2 weeks ago when I tried looking it up. And this is a 2XL. It's a really nice sweatshirt. I'm pretty sure it'll sell pretty well because everything Hobie seems to sell well for hundreds of dollars. So I'm sure the sweatshirt will not sell for hundreds of dollars, but maybe 40, 50 if I'm lucky. We have not a vintage tee, but a vintage inspired ringer tee in a 2XL, Cheers Boston. It says 2005 right there on the front, so early aughts, but vintage inspired, and there are some people that like Cheers. Women's large Under Armour long sleeve mock neck zip up with no pulls. Again, love the collegiate look of this, like professor look. This needs some fabric shaving, but this is refectory, which I've also never heard of before either. Size XL, and this wonderful hunter green color, which y'all know I love green. This is a women's. This is Soft as Grapes. That means it's made in the, Soft as Grape is a brand that is made in the US, Cape Cod to be specific. This is a women's Red Sox shirt, 2009. So again, unless it's vintage, I would normally pick it up, but for less than $1, $10, totally okay with that return. Then we have a women's Adidas large running shirt. Again, if you are new here, I say Adidas. If you are American, you probably say Adidas. Both are correct. Americans are the only ones, however, that do say Adidas. The rest of the world say Adidas because it is named after its owner, Adolf Dassler, Adi Das. Adi was his nickname, so Adi Dassler, Adidas. There you go. I have to do this every time or else I get comments that say, you're saying Adidas wrong. No, we're just saying it differently. We're going to agree to disagree, or I just taught you something new and woo! But this is just a nice large running top. This fits me really well actually, so I will probably use it until it sells. I might never wear it, who knows? Next piece is Nike large USA. I think this is like a football kit, I'm not sure. Team USA. It's Nike, it's patriotic, it'll sell. And then here is a Psycho Bunny polo. I was excited to find this just because I've never seen Psycho Bunny. It doesn't sell for a whole lot, like 10-15 bucks, but again, less than $1. It's a nice looking polo. I don't think this person probably wore it, mostly because it's not in the right size. They do vanity sizing, so this is a size 7. It looks like a men's XL, not a men's XXL, so that unfortunately probably didn't get worn, or fortunately maybe. Then we have a vintage piece. This is United States Sweaters made in the USA. It does have its belt attached. This is a lovely long tunic cardigan in a size women's large. Super cool vintage piece. I will definitely wear this until it sells. My office is always cold, so very cool here. And now I'm going to get into the few accessories I'm going to share with y'all real quick. Found this cute little canvas, not canvas, how do I say this appropriately? It's a little straw leather purse, cute for summer. And then I also found, there it is, a Ray-Ban case. If you did not know, even though these do not have glasses in it and it's a little dirty inside, people will still want to keep their glasses safe and want to have the brand that matches their glasses as a case. So this is a nice Ray-Ban hard case. So this, for less than $1, will sell pretty well. I'll put that number up here for you because I don't remember off the top of my head and I don't want to misspeak. So Ray-Ban hard case. And I was excited to see this because I found a green, y'all know I love green, Dooney and Burke leather purse. Now, not only did I find this, which was awesome, and in relatively good shape, it does have a little bit of damage here in the front, but once I clean and polish it up and condition the leather, it shouldn't be as noticeable. But not only did I find this, the Dooney and Burke purse, I found a dust bag. So that'll be nice. People, when these designer brands, if you have a dust bag that matches the item, it gives just a little bit more buyer confidence because they're like, oh no, this person like actually bought a Dooney and Burke purse. This is like a legit Dooney and Burke purse just because of the freaking packaging. So I'm gonna clean that up, but super excited to have a little bit of luxury. I'm not gonna send that into the real world because it does have that damage. But I'm really happy that I will have something fancy to put in my store. Again, this is not everything. I'm staring at stuff behind the camera here that I have not shown you. I also have an entire dryer full of stuff that I have not shown you. I also have a bunch of hats and shoes I'm not showing you, so I'm sorry about that. It's just kind of awkward to share that with you. I don't have a whole lot of room. I'm running out of room, which is why I'm doing the buying embargo other than estate sales. So there you go. I just got to knuckle in and list. Again, if you're interested in any of these, it's going to take me a while to list it. So if anything I showed you you're interested in, please feel free to DM me on Instagram, which I will share over here for you. I'm more than happy, or if you need help identifying anything Adidas, I'm also very happy and willing to help you. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this super long video. I'd like to personally thank all 1,335 of my subscribers. Interesting history fact for your 1,335 is Sweden abolished slavery in that year. So Swedes did something real good there. Way earlier than everybody else did. But I hope to see you guys in the next video, and until then, bye! Bye. Suede shirt here. Man, words are hard. So I have, okay.